Let's take a look at the Lensbaby Creative Omni filter system and show you how you can use this for your video needs. So you might be asking yourself, Nate, what is the Lensbaby Omni Creative Filter System set? Well, I'm glad you asked. Basically, it's a way for you to have a more professional touch on your creative filters, prisms, and all that good stuff at a relatively affordable cost too. And what I particularly like about this is instead of using it for photography, what it's mainly marketed for, it works brilliantly well for video, because then you don't have to worry about operating or holding the prism up. This stays fixed to your filter or on the front of your lens, so you don't have to mess with adjusting anything once you have it in place. Once you get it, it comes in this little felt case here, and right up on the front is you have these little magnetic articulating arms. We'll come back to that. The first thing you're going to have is this filter system. So there's a few different sizes of filter threads. There's smaller 49, 58 millimeter filter thread, and the larger one which fits 77, 82, and whatnot. So when you have it just on its bare bones, this is a 77 millimeter filter thread, and it comes with some adapter rings. So regular step up and step down rings. So you can fit this to 62 millimeter, to 67, 72, and then of course 82. We have this little toolkit. Basically, if your filters or your adapters get stuck, you can use this to remove that. So that's pretty handy. I'm glad they included that. To attach it, we just basically thread this thing on like so. And as you can see, there are 4 different sockets, and this is how we're going to attach our filters. We use the articulating arms if we want a little bit more range of motion, and here you can sort of see how that would work. But where the real magic happens is when you take one of the crystals. This one is the crystal Seahorse, and if I kind of hold up to the lens, you can see a little bit of what that does, which is pretty cool. So let's fix that. It kind of just snaps right in, and now you have a little bit more range of motion for articulation. Or you can take that off and just use it like this, which both work really well. So this is the crystal Seahorse, and as you can see, I'll position it just how I like it. Let's say I want to get a little bit more of a streak, something like that. Push it to side. You can let go, and now you can focus on operating the camera, which is really, really nice. They have several different crystals that come with the Omni itself. The crystal Seahorse, the stretch glass. Let's fix this right here. And you can see what this does. I'm going to move the other one away so you can move different effects off pretty quickly. You can see what this does. It stretches it, almost creating like a motion blur effect. So this is really nice. Creates that dreamy look. And the third filter is the rainbow film. So you can kind of see what it's already doing already. It looks pretty cool. Let's put this on, and we can see this effect. So everything I just showed you, including the filter system, the creative filters, these 3, all comes at a price point of $100. I do think it is worth it because having a more professional tool makes you look the part. Also, you're not faffling and getting all busy with holding things in front of it. You can just kind of push it in if you need it and move it out if you don't. It's really nice and easy to use. So you can get plenty of different effects with just these 3 different filters. As the way the light hits them is going to change the way they look and feel. It's really fun. However, if you want to get more effects, they sell expansion packs. They have the crystal expansion pack, which comes with the crystal sphere, the scalloped window, and the triangular prism, and that comes at a price point of $50. They also sell the color expansion pack, which has a teardrop and crescent multicolor crystal, kind of like the crystal expansion pack, although this gets a little bit more colors. Then there's the set of filter films, the 5 different colored Lumi films, 4 textured Lumi films, and 5 colored gels, as well as a crisscross rainbow film. Each of which are going to give you vastly different looks and feels, and you can really get really creative with that. Each component and each filter feel really high quality, and it's really great and easy to use. Now the thing is, you do want to take care of these. These are made out of glass and you could break them, but luckily they included the felt pouch so you can always put it away, keep it clean out of the elements. I think this product especially shines for videography and filmmaking because when you're dealing with motion, typically you may want to keep these still. With photography, you know, you can hold it up in frame, but then in video is going to shake around and not really be as, it's not really going to carry the effect that you want. So the fact that this can move around and stay where you want it is great. And if you want to add a little bit of movement, it's really great that you're able just to slowly rotate it. It has just enough friction for you to be able to position it how you want it. So depending on what you're filming, if you want a little bit of movement, you can do that, or you can leave it there and then focus on operating the camera, which is fantastic. So in practice, the Lensbaby filter system provides a really great professionalism to your favorite creative filter effects. If you are a wedding videographer, fashion video, or if you're doing narrative and you want to do a dream your sequence, I think it's still a very affordable thing and a great piece of kit to have in your arsenal. So when you do go out and shoot and you want to add a little bit of interest, a little something, this is a great tool, and I really like how simple and easy it is to use. So if you're interested in the Lensbaby Creative Omni filter system, there'll be links in the description down below for the filter system itself, the different sizes, as well as the expansion packs. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys have found it useful, and I'll see you guys next time.